Today's lesson is using ratio tables to work with equivalent ratios. All right, we are going to start with the first example. To make paper mache, the art teacher mixes water and flour. For every 2 cups of water, that's going to be some important information with ratios. For every 2 cups of water, she needs to mix in 3 cups of flour to make the paste. Find equivalent ratios for the ratio relationship 2 cups of water to 3 cups of flour. Represent the equivalent ratios in the table below. Well, we don't have a table, but we can create one. So let's create a table. All right, let's do cups of water and cups of flour. All right. Well, from our example or from our problem, we can see that we have 2 cups of water and 3 cups of flour here. So our ratio is 2 to 3, water to flour. So I'm going to start by making sure that 2 to 3 is the smallest equivalent ratio that I can come up with. There's no common factor between 2 and 3, so I can know that that is my first equivalent ratio of 2 to 3. All right, I'm going to keep this going for a ways. If I was to add for every 2 cups, I'm saying that if she needs more than just what this recipe will make, then she needs to add 2 more cups of water. She can't just add another cup and then a little bit of flour. So for every 2 she uses, she needs to add 3 of flour. So let's continue. We're going to add 2 more. She needs more, so she's going to get to 4. If she adds 2 more cups of water, she needs 3 more cups of flour. Let's keep this going. We'll do maybe 5 different ones. If she has 2 more cups of water, she will have 6 cups of water. That means 3 more cups of flour, which makes 9 cups of flour. All right, let's try another one. 2 more cups of water and 3 more cups of flour. If you notice, we are just counting by multiples of 2 and multiples of 3, but I'm not just listing them. I'm going back and forth so my brain can comprehend and I can understand that it's 2 cups of water, 3 cups of flour. 2 cups more of water, 3 cups more of flour. My brain can understand then that the ratio is 2 to 3. Okay, let's do one more. 2 more cups of water, 3 more cups of flour. All right, now if I was to find that common factor, I'm going to make sure that each of these is equivalent to our original 2 to 3 ratio. Well, my common factor here is going to be a 1, so 2 divided by 1 is 2. 3 divided by 1 is 3. So yes, that one is 2 to 3, like our original. Okay. I see a common factor here of 2, so if I divide 2, I get 2. If I divide by 2, I get 3. Still equivalent to 2 to 3. As you remember, equivalent fractions have a common factor that makes them equivalent. All right, between 6 and 9, I see a 3. So if I take 6 divided by 3, I get 2. 9 divided by 3, and I get 3. Now, we wanted to say 2 to 3, 2 to 3, 2 to 3, all the way down, but if I just write it, doesn't make it correct. I'm checking to make sure. We've seen I make a few mistakes on here sometimes. Okay, between 8 and 12, I see a 2. So if I take 8 divided by 2, I'm going to get 4. That's not going to be enough. I want to take it down to a 2. I think I'm going to have to divide it by 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 12 divided by 4 is 3. Yes, that worked. A 10 and a 15, I know there's a 5 in there, so I'm going to take 10 divided by 5 and I'm going to get the 2 that I need. 15 divided by 5 and I get 3. So I know that This is a table of equivalent ratios. If she needed enough to make, oh golly, 15 cups of paste, she may need 6 cups of water and 9 cups of flour. Just guessing. This might make her enough for 15 students to make the papier-mâché project. So this will be a recipe for her to know when I need this much, I'm going to use this much. When I need this much, I'm only going to use this much, and so forth. Okay, let's look at the next problem. All right, the next problem says Javier has a new job designing websites. He is paid at a rate of $700 for every 3 pages of web content that he builds. All right, so there's our important information. $700 for every 3 pages. Just like 2 cups for every, 2 cups for every 3 cups. Now we have $700 for every 3 pages. Okay. It says create a ratio table to show the total amount of money Javier has earned in ratio to the number of pages he has built. All right. So our table this time is going to go horizontally. The only thing we've seen so far this way is tape diagrams, but this is not a tape diagram. It is just the same ratio table, but we turned it sideways. So it's kind of the same thing. We're just going to go sideways when we do it. Okay, so $700 for every 3 pages. So here we have the total pages built, and here is the total money earned. If he makes 1 page, do we know how much money he'll make? No. If he makes 2 pages, we don't know how much money he'll make. We only know when he makes 3 pages. So in my mind, I say that he doesn't get paid until he makes 3 pages. So let's say that he built 3 pages and he made $700. Okay? If he makes 3 more pages, if he doesn't make 3 more pages, in my mind, he doesn't get paid. Okay, that's kind of how I'm keeping my mind going here. So if he makes 3 more pages, he will have 6 pages, and he will make $700 more, so 700 more is going to be $1,400. And I know you don't have this table, but if you could make this in your ISN, that would be great. Sorry I didn't give you time for that. If he makes 3 more pages, he would have 9 pages, and then he could be paid again. And he needs $700 more, so he will have $2,100 or $2,100. If he had 3 more pages, he would have 12 pages. $700 more, he would have $2,800. Now, I'm counting by 3s up here. Down here, I'm counting by 7s. Because here's a 7, 14, 21, 28, and so on. And I'm just adding my zeros because I know they're hundreds. Okay, 3 more pages would be 15 pages. $700 more is going to be $3,500 or $3,500. 3 pages more is 18 pages. If he makes 18 pages, he will make $4,200 or $4,200. 3 more pages, he will make 21 pages. He'll have $4,900 or $4,900. And if he makes 3 more pages, which makes 24, he'll make $5,600. I think I'm in the wrong business. Let me make some web pages here. All right. Now, we have the ratio of 3 to 700. Okay. So we want the ratio of, let's see. show the total amount of money he has earned in ratio to the number of pages he has built. So he earned $700 to 3. So we're going to go 700 to 3. 700 to 3, 1400 to 6, 2100 to 9. And if we divided it out like we did on our first table, we should get 700 to 3 each time. If I divide by 2, I'm going to put this over on this side here, 1400 divided by 2 would be 700. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And we can continue that pattern to double check. Okay, the question at the bottom says, Javier is saving up to purchase a used car that costs $4,200. How many web pages will Javier need to build before he can pay for the car? So I'm looking for the money at the bottom. I believe he needs to make 18 web pages because that's when he makes $4,200. Some questions may say that the car costs $4,000. Now, 4,000 is not one of our numbers at the bottom, but if he makes only 15 web pages, he's not going to have enough money. If he makes 18 web pages, he'll have some extra, which is okay. So we're looking for at least 18 so that he has enough money to purchase the car. In the problem that they give us, they have the exact amount. All right, that's it for our lesson today. If you have any questions, please write them in your ISN, and we will talk about them in class.